Rated E for everyone.
Coronavirus crisis is now a pandemic.
NHL regular season, MLB spring training, March Madness canceled.
The NBA is suspending the season.
What are we gonna do about this fucking Cubano from the South, down in South Florida, putting together the firm with the palm trees behind him? He's a monster. He's controlling the market.
I wanted to wait for this only because I wanted to be stronger, awareness-wise, so you knew who I was.
Here's the good news. You want to really know who I am? I don't know who you are.
All right.
Zero. You could have been triple under where you were at the time. With this, it was already written.
All right, so my one fucking good thing today is someone named Coach HP. And I did my podcast today with Hector, so I just want to give the visual of it, which is we did the podcast. He's got these awesome tattoos everywhere, like very cool tattoo set, wearing a Hawaiian shirt. He's got his logo in the background. He's printed out an 11 by 16 paper with the Token CEO logo. The other side, he's got the Nardini Running Club. Like he completely zhuzhed it up and was so positive. Like I felt like so much energy after our conversation. I'm excited for the episode to come out. But mostly I just felt like in a time like this, having someone with Hector level energy was just a fucking good thing. So that's my one fucking good thing today.
Congratulations on everything you're doing. Congratulations because you're impacting the world in such a cool way.
Thank you,
You
buddy.
are connecting people in such a fun way, entertaining way. You are making people feel welcome. You're making those that love sports feel welcomed in your platform. But you're making us, those of us that don't follow sports feel just as welcome with your good heart, with your authenticity, with simply just being yourself and teaching us all to be ourselves and showing us why it's important to be ourselves.
You're so focused, and I just want to say I really admire that about you, and I wish that I had more of that quality in myself. I mean, I have a great time doing all these things that I like to do, but it's very difficult for me to stay within one exact realm and really see that all the way through. And in my opinion, that's a weakness that I have. And so I see people like you, and that's what I use your drive as motivation for myself to really see projects all the way through and not just do them part way and then kind of put them on the back burner. So thank you so much.
And Hector, it's been a pleasure, man, because the passion you have for what you're doing is contagious. It's contagious, bro. There have been times that I'm even like, oh my God, is it worth it? And then you call me and I'm like, yeah, man, this guy's still grinding it out, dude. And people like us, I think, will always be successful because we might not be the smartest people, but we're hustlers, we're grinders, we're people that are never gonna stop until we get what we want. And I use that. When you talked to my boys the first time, I was like, oh, awesome. The second time you talked to my boys, I had to see it on tape, remember? Because I was getting pulled out.
Yeah.
I saw it on tape and I was like, and that's the year, the second time you talked to us, we won. That's when we won it in Seattle.
That's when you won, huh?
That was awesome. And then when you talk to the freshmen, dude, I'll never forget when you came back with that smile from ear to ear and you're like, look at my Instagram. Look, these kids are like, I touched them. And I was like, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Omar, 300 DMs.
It's the best, man.
First of all, I admire who you are as a person. Beyond who you are as a coach, I just think your demeanor and the way you communicate is something that I admire, and I would like to be like. I love the fact that you're so encouraging. I mean, you are probably the most positive person I've ever met in my life, and I've been around some been around some very positive people, and I think that by you enabling people to be comfortable with who they are, and maybe get them to a place that they've never been, is unique. I mean, not many people can get people to do that. So I just love the fact that you are patient and are able to encourage people to go to a place that they've never been.
Second, HP, what you're doing, man, I've told you this. I think,
you know how I feel about Gary and what he's doing and what he's done in his life. I think you speak the same thing. I think that's why we connected so much, because I see your words, and I see your heart, and I see what you're trying to get done out there. And again, back in this world that there's so much noise, that's missing. So, so I close with, keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna be a star soon. There's no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. Because being the way you are, you got only one thing. You can only win. You can't lose.
What's unique about you to me that speaks to me is your passion is off the chart. Most people don't approach speaking with this level of passion that you have, and it's so unique to see and different than that cookie cutter, like we were saying, that recorded speech and what you're getting. You're so passionate and real, and that's so refreshing and unique, I think, in the day and age that we live.
One thing that I want to say about that, Coach, it's simple. What I saw in you is the same things I see in Warren Buffett, Mike Krzyzewski, Michael Jordan. It's just passion. Right. And it's passion where it really comes from. Right. You've lived your passion, and now you're paying it forward. And I think you're doing an incredible job. The minute I met you, and everyone I discuss your story, I say this kid is going to make it. Because whenever you're that passionate about something, and whenever you get it this early, the sky's the limit.